It's completely up to you what you wish to share. I mean, because
Okay.
I mean, after all, I mean, what we're focused on is your life, your experience, your understandings.
I was born in Alicante, Spain. It's a city in the Mediterranean Sea. And I was born in October 1, 1967. Um, and that's where I'm from. But nowadays I'm living in Mexico. I experimented with my straight side. But that was it. And then AIDS came, and I was 10 years without sex, focused on music. Since minute one, I was out of the closet. I was always. Because we decided, my friends and I, that it was important to represent. I was just some guy that loved the night culture and and clubs and playing music and I was just being myself. If I wanted to wear a skirt, I wear the skirt. I really feel like the bear community is something that has given me a lot of things.
Mhm.
I decided to quit DJing and all that and focus on learning the good way producing music and playing music and all that. And I went from going out every day to just studying and working and all that. And
Mhm.
then 2 years in, I was like, I'm lonely. I'm lonely.
Uh-huh.
I'm lonely. I don't know how, but I stumbled upon the Girth and Mirth Belgium club.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? Philippe Genio.
Okay.
He was like selling little magazines with bear guys and doing videos and all that. Word of mouth. That weekend, like 200 people appeared at the place.
Wow.
There were no tickets sold or anything. It was just a gathering, but it was fun. I've produced a lot of music that's considered gay because it's very. You can go to a bar and hear those songs here and there for other artists over the years. I've worked with I don't know Cher and many gay uh, artists like that, gay
Mhm.
icons, and we needed a sound. Like it's like soundtrack, like in the movies, you need a soundtrack. You need songs to be playing there, and they have to be uplifting because there's enough drama in the world. I always thought one of the good things about the bear community is that it started not being ego driven, and it should be
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's more like a place where you can feel safe.
Yeah.
You don't have to be thin to be successful in music, or you don't have to be mm, 16, age positivity as well. I was looking for guys. I didn't find any. I tested two, I think, from many. And then my ex heard me singing one day and said, "Why don't you do it?" And I'm like, "Because I'm ugly. I'm not going to be an artist. I'm,
Yeah. Mm.
I'm not the type you see on MTV and all that." And he said, "That's the point. you need,
Uh-huh.
that's the point exactly." The first thing I did was to go and take acting lessons to to fake security,
Okay.
to be able to fake being in front of a camera and being like secure and all that. For me, Bear is about acceptance. It's a community where you can feel safe any size. You have enough. You are enough. You can just come here and have fun. That's what the Bear community for me is nowadays. Sitges Bear Week happens, but it happens because there was a change in politics in the city. If you want to go with your partner and have sex on the beach, as long as you don't do it in front of kids, you're fine. Just be civic. If you're a tourist in a country that's not yours, in a city that's not yours, in a street where you don't live, you need to behave yourself and look around and decide what you can do and you cannot do.
Mhm.
It's like if we were now going to, I don't know, Ibiza and throwing petrol on the beach because it's fun to have black beaches. It's not, no, no. It's not your country. It's not your island. No, the straight guy, that's the president of the gay association and the gay pride.
Uh-huh.
That's unheard of. It's a scandal. It's like, oh my God. And he's pushing events and places that are not good for the gay community. Oh,
Who, who are our allies as long as they can make money from us being allies. And when we no money, they anyway.
I think sex is wonderful, but that doesn't have to be the motor of a community. That can be everything because in the end it's empty, and I think that brings a lot of the mental issues that many people have and body issues and all that.
The bear community is a small community within a small community.
We should instigate a culture that makes bears support bear creators. You know, like the illustration, the guys that do art, illustration, music, whatever. The problem is when you put in that mix hardcore porn and expectations and AI bears and all that, it
Uh,
becomes very complicated.
I'm still trying to locate, the the secret cabal of self-appointed bears who have created all the rules, and we don't know who they are yet.
Since you're so well represented on the internet, I've I've been all over your website and your
Oh,
spicy Instagram account and your Apple Music listing and your Spotify listing, which is great. And I also saw the Bear World Magazine article.
I thought we needed that song. You know, that song that plays in a bar and you can flirt with the other guy. You have those looks, though, that like wink, wink, and all that. Is the best person in the world you can have sex with? Your best friend. All the songs I try to focus on one state of mind and emotion each song, and it's always related to something that anyone has told me, or little bits of emotions and things that happened.
This was for me emotionally intense, so I'm
Oh,
physically exhausted at this
oh,
point, and it's been a wonderful
thank
interview
you.
discussion. And
Nowadays everything is about placement, so you have to be everywhere. It's
Yeah.
and hope that someone will find you.